good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Dima Mario Brothers Music. So guys, we are talking about the rise of OnlyFans, and we all know that OnlyFans really blew up during the coronavirus pandemic because a lot of people were out of work and a lot of folks were at home. So what that meant was, put the clapping sound. So just think about it, guys. Industries that were just completely wiped out. People couldn't go to work. People couldn't get toilet tissue and things like that. It was going crazy. And for a lot of the ladies, let's be real, they were impacted the most. Women took the hardest hit during the pandemic. But some ladies said, sad music. Oh my God, things are getting hard out here. I'm gonna have to do something strange for a little change. And guys, that is exactly what happened. Some ladies who were making a lot of money in their industries fell on a little bit of hard times, and they came to OnlyFans and cha-ching! That's right. OnlyFans blew up. Creators started making so much money. Some people were making like $1 million in the day. What's the chick? Cash Me Outside, Danielle Bergolini, whatever her name is. She made like $50 million on OnlyFans. Like even all of the superstars started going to OnlyFans. But before they were doing that, you had local chicks who were sex workers bringing in a lot of money. And let's talk about this chick right here named Allie Ray, where I don't have a picture of her, but she was 38 years old, making $84,000 a year in nursing. Okay. But then guess what? Stop the show. She was making $200,000 a month on OnlyFans. Fuck nursing, right? If you're making $200,000 a month, shit. I don't blame her. But oh, how the mighty have fallen. Women on OnlyFans are complaining right now. Okay? Sad music! She says, many top creators are hurting really bad. It's definitely something that's happening. My traffic has been down a lot. I'm working harder than I ever been. Now, what they're saying is, in the last 25 weeks, income has fallen a lot, drastically. Some performers have seen their income dropped as much as 50%. Now, we do know with most people, if we think about it, when they start making that kind of money, like $100,000 a month is a lot of money. $40,000 a month is a lot of money. What do? Your expenses are going to go up. And what happens is something like, OnlyFans, Patreon, those sort of social media businesses are businesses. The thing is, you are depending on people to actually pay into that. What do I mean when I say that, guys? Well, when you have those sort of businesses, people have to charge their card. It's not like you produce movies for Netflix or Tubi or TV shows, or you have blogs, or you're a YouTuber, because there's different mechanisms for you to make money on YouTube. It's AdSense, content creation. You have Facebook, there's TikTok. So people are actually producing content in exchange for money, or producing sort of channels for money. That's how the conglomerate of the social media entertainment business works. But when you're OnlyFans or Patreon, those businesses are kind of dependent on the person actually having money. Things happen in the business, right? People on Patreon or OnlyFans, some months they have money or they decide to stop having money. And then for whatever reason, they go to somebody else. But in my honest opinion, guys, and shout out to Black Sports Online, and I agree with them, what happens is that there are too many women on OnlyFans. The market is oversaturated, guys. So what am I saying? You now have women coming from all over the world, coming into the digital game. Women are coming from Africa, and stop the show. Like, if you really like big booties, yeah, these African girls, these chicks from Brazil, listen, they're competing for the same kind of market the U.S. chicks are, and the chicks from England. And guys do not give a damn that these chicks can't speak English. They're just paying to see some booty clapping sounds. And that's exactly what you're seeing. People are coming into the market for less. And it doesn't take a whole lot of skills to do what? To take a picture to bend it over because there's so many chicks who can do that. And women are doing it with real body parts. They're doing it with medical enhancements, if you will. And so what happens is that these ladies have not worked on their skills. Now, let's talk about like this channel or some of the other guys I know that have channels. In our business, we have to have a competitive advantage. So we have to make sure that, we have decent sound. We got to make sure that we're creative. We have to make sure that we have good equipment in order to do the business at this level. And that's why it gives us an advantage to come to work every day and do what we do. It is a tough business, but it is skills that are behind this business. Shout out to Pocket Watch and JT. He's an accountant. You have the lead attorney. You had people like Dennis Sperling. So these guys bring their particular expertise to the YouTube community, and it helps them to develop and make more money because they have these particular competitive advantages. And that competitive advantage is an intellectual one. Now, here in this situation, you see this lady who was a nurse stop her job as a nurse to do this, when I'm pretty sure that the healthcare industry is much more stable than being an OnlyFans model. But what about the women who are making this money? What did they do with the money? I think we know what they did with the money. They tricked it off. And that's one of the issues that you see with a lot of social media entrepreneurs, especially women. There is no reinvestment into the business. Now, men have this issue too. I know guys who are making $80,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month. And they didn't reinvest into this business, and now they're out of the business. And it's hard for them to get back into the business because things have changed on the platform. But that's what a lot of these ladies do. They look for the quick money, for the quick lifestyles, for the quick trips, and they haven't saved anything. And now they're, like struggling. Like, how do you make 200 grand for 20 months or 24 months? And you're talking about, oh my God, I'm worried about my income. Yeah, because now you have more bills. And so what are you going to do now? Because you have those girls coming onto the platform that are taken away from you, and you're not special anymore. It's the same thing in real life. You're the hot chick one moment, and if all you have to offer is your looks, if all you have to offer is your body, you're no longer the hot chick. I mean, there's plenty of women YouTubers on the platform that are cute, but maybe they have a specialization. I see there's one chick that builds like computers on here. You have another woman, some women that are medical doctors, some women who are cooks. So they have a specialization that's not based on sex or their physical appeal. You're not bringing anything to the table. And that's what happens in the modern dating market. A lot of women are looking for their looks to carry them all the way, until there are other women that have just as good as looks as yours. And then guys are not calling you as much. Guys are not dating you as much because the market is oversaturated. And that's what you're seeing right now. Women have to bring more to the table than what they look like for the long term. Looks are going to be oversaturated. Plenty of good looking women in the world today. But what else do you bring to the market besides your physicality? And that's something that men understand early on. If you're not the tallest guy or best looking guy, what do you work on? You work on your skills. You work on your networking ability. You work on that. Women tend not to work on those things until it's too late, but then they become mad. And I know that you're mad, and it's just not my fault. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.